Hello, everyone. Thank you for joining us today. Please let us know in the chat where you are joining from. I'm here today on the third episode of the Hot Seat with Dustin Howes. And today is your chance to ask your questions. Anything about affiliate marketing or digital marketing in general is welcome. So feel free to ask away in the chat. We had a brief conversation with Dustin before we started, and he said that no question is off limits. So yeah, in that vein, feel free to ask away. And we will give a couple of minutes for the latecomers, but please know that the whole session is recorded. So if you need to log out, or if you miss the first couple of minutes, or don't have time to wait for it to end, don't worry, we record everything and we'll send the recording to you in a couple of days. So I see that we have folks from India, Ghana, Pakistan. It's great. That's great. I know that there are some folks who already know Dustin. Dustin recognized a few people here. So please also let us know if you know Dustin personally, or if you have worked with him in the past.
I see one person that knows me personally for sure. Hi, Mom. Mom, thanks for joining me and supporting. Appreciate you.
Oh, your mom is here.
My mom is here. Yeah,
that's amazing. That's amazing.
I like the attending's view, like that is showing like the names. If you put your name in there, like I'm gonna recognize who you are. That's really cool.
That's so sweet that she's supporting you. That's great.
My biggest fan for sure.
It's lovely. So with that being said, I think the first and most obvious question is, who are you, Dustin? What do you do? What's your background? Just tell us a bit about yourself.
You got it. I am an affiliate nerd preaching that good word about affiliate marketing out there. I do a myriad of different things with my 14 years of experience in affiliate marketing, but going back even further, after graduating high school, I joined the Marine Corps and spent 6 good years getting the discipline to do whatever I wanted in life. And eventually, after the Marine Corps, went to college, and in college I became a poker dealer, and then that poker dealing turned me into a poker player that I did professionally for a year. And after I went dead broke playing poker professionally, I got my first job in the affiliate marketing world, working for Commission Junction, or CJ as you might know it today. And then I've worked for networks, worked for agencies, worked for merchants, worked for publishers. And eventually I built my own publications and my own agency and my own brands that I'm doing today. And so I have a very diverse work experience through my life of being a business owner and being in the shoes of a lot of people in this affiliate marketing world. So I'm happy to share those experiences however they may come. And I see questions are coming in already, which is awesome.
Yeah. I also see a couple of relevant questions. But I have a follow-up question to your answer. Is that you said that after you left your poker career behind, you started working in these affiliate manager roles, right? Mm-hmm. How did this change came to be? Was it just like a fate, twist of fate, or just like coincidence? Or how did you get into the affiliate world in the first place?
Oh yeah, solid question. My experience of being on the poker side of things and seeing a industry that may or may not have fraud, but like having awareness of it, and my Marine Corps history, and then my psychology degree, all of those combined got me my first job at CJ because I had zero experience with affiliate marketing at that point. And because of that, I got my first job in the fraud department. That was the best fit for my skill set for what I was going to do. And the fraud role was really interesting start to my career because I got to see how many affiliates are out there making 6, 7 figures and auditing how they're doing it and seeing the really dirty parts of affiliate marketing, what's good and what's bad. And that experience has stuck with me and gave me a keen eye on looking for fraud for the merchants that I worked with in the future and making sure that their programs weren't being ran over by fraudulent affiliates. So that was my start. And that career start got me my next few roles in things like sales and managing programs on my own for merchants out there.
That's a really cool story. And if I understand correctly, nowadays you basically help various businesses create their own affiliate marketing programs, so they can leverage affiliate marketers to to market their products and services. And you also train affiliate managers, right?
Correct. Yeah. And what happened about 5, 6 years ago at this point, I was out there trying to get more education on being better at my job. I was working at WP Engine, which is a hosting company, and my first dip into the real like B2B business SaaS world. I worked at Volusion previously, but the WP Engine was just this skyrocketing company that I got to be a part of, which was really fun to be a part of. But in that role, the affiliate program was doing well, and I was pretty good at my job, but I wanted to be better. I knew I wanted to be better. So where am I going to go for education? And I went out there, and you could go to conferences and go to some of the right sessions or network with some of the right people and maybe get lucky, but there wasn't enough like real solid guidance and like a straightforward path to your success when you went to a conference. And plus, it costs thousands of dollars to send your company representative to a conference like that. So I thought that there must be a better way. And I saw online courses were really hot. So I just created my own. I put everything I knew about managing affiliate programs and about affiliate marketing and every nuance of things that I know about this industry and how to be successful. And I pounded it into this course. And I ended up making, 200, 300 slides at this point and like 8 hours of video training cut down into separate modules, explaining this step by step on how to grow an affiliate program for your company. And so I've been selling that for 5 years. And what it ended up coming to become is a community of affiliate managers that are trying to help each other out. So the course itself I sell for a certain price, and then the community itself is a membership that is recurring, and you can be a part of that membership. I call it my inner circle, and I do whatever I can to help those folks by mentoring them and pointing them in the right direction when they need help figuring out how to grow their program.
That's amazing. I mean, it must have been a ton of work to put this course together, because I know that while working at GetResponse, I once had to create a course which was about like 1 hour long. And it took me literal weeks just working on this, just to put that 1 hour together. So
It is.
yeah,
It is not for the faint of heart, man. Like building a course out, some people can make it look really easy. If I were to suggest anything, like go to Amy Porterfield, and like if you're looking to create a course, she has a course herself to teach you step by step how to do this. It's like an incubator module for like a couple of grand, but I don't have affiliate link for that. But if I did, I would suggest it.
but I mean, like, yeah, on one hand, it's a ton of work, but like creating a course is also like, I mean, I wouldn't say like passive income. I don't really believe in passive income or
Ooh,
like
okay.
money that you don't have to work for. But it's something that you create once and then you can sell multiple times after, right?
Yeah,
So
there's nothing passive about owning an online course. You are always constantly updating the content within the course, and you're constantly trying to sell it marketing wise in some kind of venue, whether that be social awareness, building your SEO for that website, whatever it may be. Like, it is not passive by any means. But I would argue the concept of passive income comes after the hard work. So people are naturally coming in and buying the course now, which is nice to wake up in the morning and see you got a couple of extra $100 in your bank account because overnight somebody in Europe bought the course. Like, that's nice. That's the passive part of it. But you're right. Like, it is not passive for most of it.
yeah, I assume. I mean, I definitely don't want to, get your course for free now, and I don't want to get your best kept secrets from the course. But if you had to pinpoint like the top three things that you teach, or what are the main tenets of your course that you are teaching?
Um, yeah, I mean, the main tenets would probably be like relationships first. Thinking with a relationships mindset is at the forefront of the teachings. So, what I mean by that is affiliates are not just a number on a page and in your program and with dollar bill signs. They are actual people that you need to be participating with and helping out as much as you can. So that is a relationship that you need to curate and cater to. And the more love you give your affiliates in your program, the more that they're going to give back to you. So doing things like staying organized with all of your affiliates, you have your favorites in your program and you need to be paying attention to them more than the folks down at the bottom of the list that are just barely making any sales. But you can't ignore them either. So, like, where do you balance your time is one of those staples of the course of how where do you stay focused throughout your day and what should you be spending your time on the most. um, Other staples tenants like learning from mentors and communities and continuing your education is always an essential part of being an affiliate manager and growing as a person. There's this weird thing of like when affiliate managers get into their third year. I don't know what this is, but they think they know everything. And by the time you get to your sixth year in your career, you realize how little you know about this industry. And once you get to your 14th year, you're still recognizing that I can still learn from others that know more than I do. And that was like the preface of me creating my podcast, Affiliate Nerd Out, so that I could pick the brain of others out there. And then finally, like one of those other core tenets that I have is recognizing potential in the affiliates that are on the lower tier side, but like working with them to maybe make them a big affiliate in the future, because that is something really hard for me to teach, is recognizing potential. And then finally, like, reporting is fun for some but not for others. I'm not a big huge fan of digging into data. Like, that's not how my wine works. I want to work and focus on relationships more than researching data, but it is a necessary part of that job. So I teach you the development skills to learn what to look for and how to present that to executives so that they know that you are doing a really good job with this program.
You mentioned something that's becoming this recurring topic in
Mhm.
during these conversations, and it's relationships, personal connection, partnerships. when I started doing this series, I was kind of under the impression that affiliate marketing is the thing that you do from home or from the beach with just one laptop, and you are just, like creating content, and you are just raking in the money, and you don't have to see anyone, and you don't have to interact with people, and this is the, like the job for like a social recluse even. But over and over again, this topic, the need for like physical contact, or like
Mhm.
it's uh, actually like connecting with either your affiliate manager or with your affiliate marketers, vice versa. This topic becomes relevant again and again. So yeah, I think my whole like view or outlook on affiliate marketing has changed because of these conversations, and it's pretty cool.
Mhm. So true. Like affiliates are on an island for the most part, unless you're working for a big publication that is doing a bunch of content, and like your job is to either create that content or like maximize the monetization of that content in some kind of way. You're usually working on your own, and you need to find communities and continue that socialization. It's just like, people that were homeschooled when they were kids don't get that socialization if they don't go to school. And so they need to supplement that somewhere else. And it's the same concept with affiliate marketing. You're at a computer 8 hours a week staring at it. You need to get meetings in. You need to find creative ways to get social, because I'm spending a good 60 hours a week in front of my computer. I have my family that I get to hang out with after work and on the weekends, and that is my time that I absolutely need. But I get my socialization by doing community things, where my community, my inner circle, I get to hang out with them once a week. There are several other communities like the PMA that I am joined to, and Martech Review. I'm very active on their Slack channels. So find your own community, find your own people, and continue to learn from them and make friends. Like, it is a very important portion of this industry. Don't be a ghost, because affiliate managers have a difficult time working with ghosts, and they can't help you maximize your efforts if you're not talking to them.
Yeah, so true. I actually we have talked about this before we started the webinar. That you also do affiliate marketing as well. So
Mm-hmm.
you are someone who uh, trains affiliate managers and helps companies implement their own affiliate programs, but you also are an affiliate marketer yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So you are basically a member of both of these worlds, and I'm interested in how are you did you become a more successful affiliate marketer because you know how an affiliate manager works or how these affiliate programs work?
Mm-hmm. It stems from my first days in this industry. I was recognizing how much money is in this industry, how much publishers were making, and sometimes even individuals just making enormous amounts of money as an affiliate marketer. And I've always wanted to live that dream, but never had the skill sets to do it, or found the opportunity that I could work full time and go and do this as a side hustle to start making that dream come true. And then I started a family, and time got even less. So I've never been maximizing my efforts as a creator and an affiliate. But my first student that ever took my online course for affiliate management was Adam Enfroy. And Adam Enfroy, people may or may not know out there, but he is an absolute monster affiliate in the B2B and SaaS space. He has adamenfroy.com, and He came to me and said, "Hey, I need to learn how to be a good affiliate manager. I have digital marketing skills. I have partnership skills. I need how to know how affiliate works. Just got this job over at Big Commerce." And so I took him under my wing, taught him everything I knew about affiliate marketing, and he started running that program. He increased the revenue coming through the affiliate channel by over 200% in like his first 6 months. He was just super smart and hustled hard, and they recognized that at a company. He got promoted in 6 months at that company,
That's
and
amazing.
such a good story. But on top of that, he saw all these affiliates out there, and he recognized, hey, I mean, there's nothing special about what they're doing with this content. I can start building this out. And that's what he started doing. He upped his hours from 40 hours a week to 80 hours a week. And you can do that when you're a single dude, and really uh, like hard nosed and like really motivated to get somewhere else in life. And that's what he did. So he went out, built his own stuff, started making affiliate income, and eventually like he got up to this 10,000 mark per month, where he's making more on his side hustle than he was at his job. And then he took the leap, went for it, and then all of a sudden, like a year later, he's making six figures per month and netting $1 million a year as an affiliate. And that's the dream, man. Like that's where I want to be one day. I've never had that opportunity or like force the issue as an affiliate, but one day this is my retirement plan, and I'm utilizing all the skills that I've learned through the years to get to that point. And it's a slow burn for a lot of people. You don't need uh, for the vast majority of people that have full-time jobs, it's going to take hard work, and you have to stay focused and keep on creating until you find something that really works for you.
So it's not a get rich quick scheme, right?
Not at all. Like the guys that are hanging out next to their Lamborghinis and taking pictures with tigers on the beach, like those are all pipe dreams. Those are guys that made it. Every one of those folks that made it as an affiliate, as a monster affiliate, worked really, really hard early on. And eventually they got to this, 5 hour work week, whatever you want to call it, where they could cruise and do a lot less to maintain that business. But the leading up to it is never what you see. Like they all I think it's pretty irresponsible for everybody of those courses out there that like make this seem like a get rich scheme. And just not the case. It's going to take hard work. You're going to have to develop a lot of new skills coming from scratch. But if you get lucky early on and you find a vertical and a niche, or you get a really good mentor in this space, you can escalate that even faster. Like Adam Enfroy has an incredible course on both website SEO and on YouTube SEO, and like how he's built two different companies from that. He sells an amazing course on it, and it's worth checking out.
Great, thank you. Do you have the link for this course? Can you please send it in the chat?
It's really easy to find. Yeah, sure thing. It's just at Adam Enfroy.
Just if any one of our viewers is interested, and they can check
AdamEnfroy.com. I don't have an affiliate link. They don't have an affiliate program anymore. But I am always presented, always pushing folks their way, because it's a course that I've personally taken and believe in, and I love what they teach and preach in that course.
Let's talk a bit about your affiliate marketer journey. So you have told about how you started getting into it. What's your go-to strategy for like link building, or how do you get people to check out your affiliate offers?
Good question. SEO is a long game. You can it's going to take years, not days or weeks, to become a great affiliate on SEO. But the great part about it is that is normally a very small investment of just hosting and your time to make that content. Today, AI is really jumping into the affiliate world and helping to create content at a much faster click. But people have to be really weary about overutilizing that, because Google can recognize whether or not that content is AI generated at this point, and you should be very careful about how you're representing yourself as a brand in itself in the future by the kind of content that you're creating. It should be authentic, human, recommendations that you actually believe in. If you aren't passionate about something, that content is going to suffer. So what I can suggest is, lean towards your strengths. If you're a good writer, SEO content is great, but you want to couple that with social media. So get tools like a Buffer or a eClincher or something to amplify your social presence on every avenue that you possibly can. And every piece of content that you create, put it all over the internet on free places, things like Reddit, things like anywhere you can get a link back to your site is going to be helpful, but especially content relevant sites. So backlinking is a really good strategy. You can hire virtual assistants to go and get you backlinks to your sites and to the articles that are what we call transactional rather than informational. But you need backlinks to your informational stuff too. Like, there's just so many ways to go with this, but my main focus here and main point is focus on what you're good at. If you're good in front of a camera and you've got a lot of personality, get in front of that camera, make that content, flip it into a bunch of social pieces. Try to grow your YouTube channel. But if you're good at writing, go write SEO blogs and focus on SEO and get really good at that. But whatever you do, get really good at something first before you move on to something else. That's the important factor here, is focus on something and one brand, get it really tightened up, become successful as an affiliate with that brand and that medium before you move on to something else, because you can take all those lessons that you learned and cut out all the bad stuff in the future and replicate all the good stuff for the next brand that you take on.
That's really great. And also, you mentioned something really interesting during our one-on-one call, that a lot of your affiliate revenue comes from just actually helping people. The people come to you for advice, and you just suggest software or suggest resources that you actually use and you believe in, but you include your affiliate links, right?
Yes, correct. And I'm going to give you an example here. I'm going to go use what I call a short link. So I was just talking.
Sorry, Dustin. Someone wrote that they don't have audio. Please, can you let us know in the chat that? Please confirm that if you hear us properly. Okay, audio, so someone else is writing that the audio is okay. So maybe it's just like a temporary issue or just some internet connection issue for Ramachandran. Okay, audio is loud and clear. Okay, thank you for confirming. Then, so if you don't hear any particular segments, don't worry. You will get access to the full recording. Sorry, Dustin. Sorry for interrupting.
Okay. Oh, no worries. So what I was saying is one of those tools I was suggesting and that I'm finding a lot of success with I do a lot of video, and I take that YouTube video and I cut it into smaller samples, and then I share it all over social. And one of the tools I use is called Opus. Now, this link that I have is what we call a short link. I use pretty links to use my base URL of dustinhowes.com. I put a slash, and then I name it whatever link that I want. Now, this redirects through my affiliate link. So if somebody's on here and watching this, clicks on that link, I'm going to get credit for it from Opus if they turn into a customer there, right? And this is just one opportunity that you have. Every link that you send out into the world is an opportunity to make a commission. And you never know what's going to stick, and you never know what is going to be successful for you. So the more links that you get out in the world, the better chances you have. So when people come and ask me for opinions on, hey, what are some of the tools that you're using for podcasting? I say, oh, Opus is great. Like, here's the link to Opus. Please use it and support my channel and my content making habits here. So that's a little tidbit for anybody that has a full-time job. You can be an affiliate of any kind of tools that you're using out there for your workflow, and you can make those suggestions to anybody that is listening, essentially, or ask for advice. So that's word of mouth marketing more than it is affiliate marketing, but it is essentially a combo of both of those worlds there.
It's pretty cool. Do you use sites like Reddit or Quora where people just ask their questions and you reply to them with your own advice?
Quora is great. If you can stay active on Quora, do it. I mean, there's a great opportunity. I'm not extraordinarily active on Quora. I answered some questions in the past, but there is a lot of power in it. There are some people that make a living off of answering questions on Quora. So good opportunity for sure. I know some incredible affiliates that work on Reddit in a very secret type of way, because Reddit doesn't allow affiliate links, but they've figured out a workaround for that. So like every website that has a ton of traffic, there is opportunity to use it. One big thing that is super hot right now that I didn't really recognize was super hot is Pinterest. Pinterest is still a monster for affiliate marketing right now. And they used to be, one of the original social networks out there after Facebook and, MySpace out there. They're old time. And I didn't know how many people were really utilizing this, but there are some affiliates that are killing it with Pinterest right now. And if making memes is your thing, or taking pictures and writing suggestions about things, or adding your videos to Pinterest, there's a lot of money to be made on that platform.
People
looks like we got some questions here.
Yeah, absolutely. Just a second. I'm just going to put one on the big screen. Okay. So we have a question from Ozzy Ali, and he's asking how much effort should be spent on email marketing along with other digital marketing tools like blogging, video making ads on Facebook, Twitter, etc. So I think the general question is how important do you particularly think email marketing is, or is there like any specific channel that you think is like more beneficial or more effective than the others?
Yeah, email is your cheapest way to conversions, and that has been consistent for any company that I've ever worked for. Like when you look at marketing channels, the most effective, cost-effective wise is always going to be email marketing. And a lot of the time, affiliate marketing channel is number two. If you're doing it right, it should be lower cost per acquisition than your social media ads, your Facebook ads, and so on and so forth. But email is basically free. You're just, paying for a great tool like GetResponse to work your drip campaigns and keep a touch point and a pulse on the people that are already interested in you. So you should not ever sleep on email marketing. You should be constantly tweaking and adjusting your campaigns for open rates, for all of the things. But collecting emails, I wish I would have done this so much earlier in my career. I have a very good list. I've got 13,000 LinkedIn followers at this point, and I'm trying to convert them all into email followers. But my subscription list is, in the low 10,000s, where I should be easily at 50 if I would have started this much earlier. So I'm disappointed I didn't recognize the power of email earlier, but it is a great way to let your audience know these are the tools that I believe in once you've gained some basic trust with the people that are starting to follow you. So absolutely don't sleep on email. And what was the other question there, Mike?
I think we have a follow-up question to this. The other question was if there is any specific channel that you think is more effective than the others.
Yeah. I would say and suggest if you create a really good piece of content, amplify it. So if you make a good YouTube video, spend $50, $100 to amplify that video and get more views to it, and get that more widespread and get more subscriptions that way. Or if you have a really good piece of content, you can go on Google and take that content and get to the top of Google for something that is transactional. For a keyword that is transactional, and spend $0.25 per click on that thing, and that goes straight to your blog post where you give a suggestions or listicle of products that you believe in and is relevant to that keyword. That's a good way to get more traffic to your site, and overall tell Google to recognize you as an authority figure, and your SEO rankings will go up because you're getting more traffic, and your revenue is also going to go up if you actually convert on those pages. So that's another avenue. If you make good content, amplify it with a little bit of budget.
It's actually, I think it's a good follow-up question from GR here. Is how you generate contacts for your email marketing efforts. How do you grow your subscriber base? Now, personally, what we usually suggest is to create some kind of lead magnet. So here at GetResponse, we are big on educating our users on how they can leverage email marketing to the best of their abilities. And what we usually suggest is maybe create a free course, or maybe a free ebook or some downloadable resource in your niche, and then start promoting that specific lead magnet. And when people want to download it, they have to leave their email address and their contact information. So that way you can grow your email list organically. This is one of the top reasons that we usually suggest, but I'm curious if you have any other suggestions, Dustin.
I see it as a 4-step process. Now, granted, this isn't my best expertise. I would say email capture and lead capture is probably one of my worst digital marketing assets in all reality. And that's okay. I know a lot more on SEO and affiliate marketing to make up for it. But in terms of my philosophy of what I've done through the years and learned and developed is step 1, on your website, get something where it's something downloadable. You have to add your email address to get an access to this download of some sort. So you make one really good piece of content that shares some value and will give support to that person that is reading it. And it's got to give enough value for them to want to move on to that next step of buying something from you in the future. So that is the first step. Second step is put that in the right-hand column of your blog and make that as a lead generation. And then that next step is going to be pop-ups. So either exit intent pop-ups or time on the page pop-ups or scrolling down pop-ups. Take that one piece of subscriber bait, essentially lead magnet, and get those pop-ups going. And after you get all three of those things in, then you replicate it with a new piece of content and try that out for a while and see how that works. Then you get to A/B test against each other, like which piece of content is actually bringing in more subscribers for your traffic. And then you can keep on replicating this and A/B test the winner versus your C, like your third piece of content. Let's see if one is performing better than two, then you test one versus three, your new piece of content. If three wins, you're going to leave up three and test a fourth. So you keep repeating this cycle until you find something that people are very interested in. And then the last step of all of this is taking all those pieces of lead magnet content and putting them on specific pages. So if that end user is coming to a page that you have that is talking about cats, put your lead content that you have about cats and not about dogs, right? So it's be very specific on the pages that you put the right pop-up. And that's that like last evolution of being in that affiliate space and collecting as many emails as you can through your traffic.
Yeah, and it's always should be like an equal exchange. So if someone provides their email address to you, then you need to provide something back to them. No one is going to just give it for you for free, but you need to be able to provide some kind of incentive for these visitors to actually leave their email addresses. So yeah, like a piece of content, some discount from your products or services, maybe even a free demo or like a free consultation. These are all ways that you can go about this. But even when people just subscribe to your email list, maybe to your newsletters, because they know that you provide great quality content regularly to your email subscribers. So yeah, you need to be able to provide something of value, especially in today's world when everyone is out for people's email addresses. Let me find another question for you.
You good?
Just a second. We have a question. Is there a way to get the link to the recorded file? Yes, we are recording the whole webinar, so don't worry. We'll send you the recording in a couple of days. I think this is a really interesting one, and I'm curious about your take on this. Ozzy Ali is asking do you agree with the statement that people are getting kind of bored or desensitized to traditional marketing techniques, and you need to put something like creative or innovative out there?
Do I agree? To a point. It's hard to argue with success, first of all. But everything that impresses me has some sort of innovation to it. So tweaking the things that we're working is your avenue to success. But what you want to do is go to conferences like social media conferences that have their pulse, like digital marketing conferences. They all have their pulse on what is working today, or at least like last year, because the content's already starting to get outdated by the time they get on stage and share it. These are things that worked for them last year, essentially. And so you learn from that and you look for what's going to be that next thing that is going to take me to that next level. And you have to keep looking for this. And that's why the education portion of this is so important to your digital marketing career. And so when you're looking for these next things, that's where your creation comes in. Get something that works first and then start tweaking it. So get the latest thing that Frank Kern and the Dice is doing right now, and then make it work for you, then adjust it and try something new on top of that tweaks it just a little bit.
Yeah, I kind of feel like that the overall marketing concepts stay the same throughout history.
Huh.
So
Yep.
and basically like the ways we go about it can change, but the underlying principle is the same. So, like for example, with email marketing was in the old days it was just getting brochures in the mail, for example, instead of
Hmm.
newsletters. And
Hmm.
I think like as technology is evolving, there are like new avenues to do marketing or to uh, make a brand or your business successful. But it's always the same principle of you are selling something that someone else wants, if that makes
Hmm.
sense.
Yeah, and agreed on all parts there. I think I saw a note that said that audio cuts out when we switch to the question screen. I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh, me neither. Thank you for the info.
You got it. Um, all right. Do we want to take more questions?
I think we have time for like maybe two more. Um, I think
I,
this
I
one.
like that one by Carrie Ann there.
Yes, I selected that one as well. So yeah, I hope the voice is somewhat. I mean, the mic is somewhat okay now. Yeah, Karian is asking. It seems like most people are making money selling or promoting courses, etc., about how to make money. Is that accurate? Are there different recommendations for people wanting to make money promoting physical products or digital products that aren't aimed at making money on the internet? This is kind of like the thing that you said about the guys with the Lamborghinis and the pet tigers.
Very much so. Um, So, should you make a course? Is really the question. Creating a course is not for the faint of heart. I wouldn't suggest making a course unless you really had a necessity for it and a giant email list to go with that. Like starting it from scratch has been quite the headache, and I have pounded my head against a wall over the last 5 years trying to figure out uh, why people are not buying my course. And it is hard work. So if you want to make it something simple and cheap and passive income, go for it. But you're in for a world of hurt if you think it's just going to sell on its own. So just recognize that you're going to have to put a lot of love and devotion to it. I think the easier way to go about this is promoting somebody else's course out there. Now, the problem with that is there is not an affiliate platform that is catering to courses right now. And that's really disappointing because the course creators themselves, they can go out, create the course, and they can create an affiliate program within their platform, like a Kajabi or a Go High Level or ClickFunnels. They can create that affiliate program within it. But that affiliate system isn't always good, and affiliates don't want to, like, really good affiliates don't necessarily want to join an internal program. So you're facing a big hurdle there uh, of creating an affiliate program that is profitable for those course creators, and finding the right course to promote uh, can be difficult as well unless you've taken the course yourself and believe in it and the processes that they put in place. I wouldn't suggest promoting it because you just won't have the passion that you need to really get in there. But if they do have a course and you join and you promote it, you can make your own splash pages to promote that course and earn commission on it because they will probably have some really good assets for you to drive traffic to your own page that kicks back a commission. And also the courses themselves, a lot of times they give away a lot of money uh, for affiliates. Like I've seen anywhere from 20 to 90% of the revenue is going to the affiliate that brings them a new client. And the reason they can do that is because once they build that course, there's not a lot of overhead. I mean, they're paying for the platform, but there's not a ton of work that's going into it and a lot of investment further than that. So they can pay the affiliate out a whole bunch in the hopes that they upsell them into the next thing after that course. So a lot of the course creators create the course as some kind of lead gen for their other services and an upgraded mastermind. And that's exactly what I do with my course. I have an entry fee of $300 to come in, but if you want to join my mastermind course, that's another $700. If you want to be a member of it, it's $100 a month. Like if you want me to do the work for you of your affiliate program, I have price points at $2,500 and $15,000. And like everybody that takes the course is a high potential opportunity for me to upsell them in something else. So long story short, courses are not afraid to give you a lot of commissions for promoting them, and you should pick one and run with it.
There is one more thing I would like to add here, is that if you are really good at something and you believe that you could properly communicate this knowledge to others in a course format, I think you should go for it. I know that we have talked about this, that creating a course is a long and drawn-out process, and but you don't necessarily have to go large with it. So you don't necessarily have to create even videos. I mean, I know that the video courses are definitely more popular than other formats. But for example, with GetResponse, we have recently created a course which was delivered in a series of emails in a drip campaign. Mm-hmm. So we basically created the curriculum. It was about Google search ads. And we created an email series with 10 emails, and each email focused on another aspect of Google ads. And during the course of these 10 emails, in like 2 weeks, anyone who registered for the course was able to get a better grasp on Google Ads marketing. So if you are passionate about something and you feel that you want to do a course about it, this is another avenue that you can go about. And I think sorry, was there something that you wanted to add?
All education is good education. So even if it's free, you should be taking that in and absorbing what they are offering. Companies like GetResponse that are offering these kinds of free courses usually create the best free content because they are trying to make you better and more efficient with their product, which is always a great thing. But the free courses that come with other online courses might not be so great because they're trying to upsell you into something at all times, right? But I love going to big merchants, big products, and learning from what they're teaching on their platform. For example, SEMrush has an incredible course on how to learn SEO. And I learned a lot of the things that I know today because of that course. And that's made me a better affiliate for the future and affiliate manager for that point.
That's great. And I think we have time for one last question. It's coming from Ozzy Ali in the chat. And this is the question that I know that it was coming. How do you feel about AI and how AI can make the affiliate marketers' life easier? It was a loaded question. Sorry about that. Maybe not easier. Sorry.
I love AI. There are two ways to go about thinking about AI. And one is to reject it and say, oh, I'm never going to accept AI. It is garbage. It's creating bad content. You can go that route and you are going to be the person that loses their job because the people that adapt to what AI is doing right now and add it into their workflow are the people that are going to be successful and the ones that are going to still be employed in the next 5 years. So do not deny what AI is doing. Yes, it may be scary, but you have to learn it right now. There are some courses out there right now in like rudimentary stages of teaching you benefits of AI and how to utilize it for your business. And some of the concepts are mind blowing. And it's not all just ChatGPT. There are lots of tools like Jasper, and I mentioned Opus a little bit earlier. And there are some other really cool tools out there that you need to be brushing up on and understanding for the future. Because if you don't, you're going to fall behind. Now, as far as the content goes that AI is producing today, it still isn't top notch. It doesn't look like humans created that content. And there's a couple of funny keywords that you can see a piece of content that is AI by dips, dives, and delves. The 3 Ds. If you see that in an article, I don't know a human that uses this in a conversation. And that is one of those key indicators that will tell you that is a AI piece of garbage that was generated by some other piece of content that it is copying. So keep those out. Like if you are using AI, I use Speedy Brand for one of my tools that is producing really good content and really good, fun AI generated photos for my content. When I do use that, I edit it like thoroughly. I am going through and putting my own voice into that article and my own thoughts into the sections of each one of those articles. And it still takes a lot of time to edit, but I am learning with it. And it is learning from me, and it is learning how to emulate my voice as a creator as well. So it's getting really good. In 2 years, it's going to be blowing people away at how good this is. And those courses that are out there today are teaching stuff that is going to be obsolete in 2 years. Like it is insane, like how fast AI is growing, but don't fall behind. Get in on this train.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Justin. It was a great conversation. It was great talking with you. Is there anything, sorry, that you would like to shout out? Any projects that you are working on? Anything like your LinkedIn where people can follow you?
Yeah, I mean, we talked about the course, but I am also an owner of a SaaS product called AffyStash. So AffyStash was designed for affiliate managers to recruit more affiliates, and it'll instantly, using AI technology, it'll instantly find tons of affiliates that can be really good fits for your affiliate program just based on your search results and the keywords that you want to plug in. Really cool tool. You get a free trial with it. Go to affystash.com. I'm going to leave the link in the bottom.
Yeah, please send it in chat so people can.
affystash.com. But a secondary function of this tool is backlinks, like finding websites that you want to have backlinks on is a really incredible value to those out there. Like as I was talking earlier about the values of backlinks in your SEO, getting those links back to your website is important. And this tool helps you find the websites that are already ranking, that have really good domain authority, that could improve your domain authority immediately. So we find the contact information for you at those websites, and the platform lets you reach out to those as well through the platform. So it's a really cool tool.
Thank you. Yeah, it sounds really great. I will be sure to check it out. Dustin, thank you again for joining me today. And thank you, everyone in the chat who decided to tune in to today's hot seat. Thank you for all of your questions. They were all great. I hope we were able to answer most of them. And with that being said, see you at the next one, because the hot seat series is going to continue. We will be back sometime in March. We don't have a fixed date yet, but we will let you know in email. So yeah, that's it. That's the third hot seat. Thank you, Dustin. Thank you.
You got it. Hey, thanks for having me. This has been fun. Take care, folks.
Have a good one. Bye-bye.